You know, I had a publicist for like 25 minutes, and I fired her after she 2 weeks after I did Rogan. She texted me. She went, "You did Rogan?" So
you're like, all right, I gotta go.
I said, "Let's go."
Yeah.
Also, she asked me to her ex-boyfriend who had blocked her on Facebook. She wanted me to go and look what relationship status he was in. So I said she might not be the most professional.
And this,
oh yeah, this was a real person.
and she was charging you real fees. Like this
she was charging me money, and so I had to say no to her, and but. She said, she goes, I'm going to try to get you like, this was a fact. She was trying to get me like she wanted Megabus to endorse me because this was like when I used to take Megabuses to shows, like not currently, but like I had a bit about it in my act, like Megabus. So she goes, we'd like, you know, I would love, you know, we'd love to get
a Megabus
to get you and Megabus in business
Wait,
together.
explain Megabus to people who don't
Megabus
know.
is just, it's the bus that passes you by and it goes, for $1, get on.
Yeah.
And it's never $1, but it's always like, it's
right.
As the buses go, it's a pretty good option. It's like a double decker. It's college kids, old people, you know, hippies. It's not that bad. It's not like Greyhound, and then it starts to fall off a little bit. It gets really bad. Lucky Star, like they get real bad.
They get bad.
They get bad. But Megabus was one that I would take a lot. And she goes, I said, this was her quote. She goes, it'd be great to get you in business with a brand like Megabus. So I'm still open to that. Like, I'm still open.
What was your response to that?
Great. Because that's what this business does to you.
Yeah.
You're like, absolutely.
Yeah.
I will advertise anything.
Wait a minute, this is a joke
Dude,
I do on the thing.
When I was 19, I used to go around with a slingshot. My boy had a slingshot. We would go and we would break bus terminal windows on Francis Lewis Boulevard, and we would just fucking shatter bus terminal windows. If I was a 19-year-old kid right now, I'd be at the protest fucking breaking windows of police precincts.
Dude,
That's
when
what
I
they
was
do.
19, I was fucking lending fucking janitors $800,000 to buy their dream home on Long Island.
And now they're dead in the streets.
So
Who cares?
So if I come to you right now, let's go back. You're a mortgage broker in Long Island. I meet you in a diner, which is you call your office.
The Imperial Diner in Freeport,
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Yeah, you go.
We got to make it real.
Yeah.
So it's the Imperial Diner in Freeport on Merrick Road.
Yeah, you say meet me at the office, and I hear you hang up.
We'll spill hot coffee on you by mistake and look at you and go.
Yeah. And when you tell me to meet you at your office, I hear the clang of a payphone when you hang up.
Yeah.
And so I meet you at your office. I come in. I say, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you, Mr. Dillon. Me and my wife just got married. You know, I'm a comedian. I saved up about $80K. You know, she wants to live. We're having a baby.
Here's your
wants to
Mr.
live on the
Pappas.
island.
Mr. Pop, I'm very glad.
Can I get a loan?
Not only can you get a loan, but let me tell you something.
Yeah.
How much of that $80K are you prepared to spend on the property?
I don't know, Mr. Dillon. You know, I'm a pretty conservative guy. I saved every single dollar from my more recent shows.
How much are you prepared to spend?
Hold on, let me go into Maurice's brain.
No. Of that $80,000, how much would you like to spend? Are you willing to spend all of it?
I'm willing to spend. I'm willing to spend about 60 or 70 of it.
Mr. Pappas, guess how much of that 80 you're gonna have to spend?
How much?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. You're not gonna spend anything because let me explain something to you. Sit down. The wife is lovely. Would you like a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Yeah. Wait, can
Mr.
I get
Pappas.
Can I get pancakes while I'm here?
Yeah, you can get anything. The bricks and sticks of your house.
Yeah.
Appreciate. The frame, the land. They appreciate and value. You know what your money does in your house for you, Mr. Pappas? It does absolutely nothing. You know what the wealthiest people do with real estate, Mr. Pappas? A lot of them finance it. Why? Because your mortgage is your only tax write-off. It is the only write-off. It is your only fucking weapon against the federal government. The larger the loan you take, the better it is for you financially. And you take that $80,000, and I'm not wrong, by the way, and you put, well, I'm a little, and you put it in tax-exempt securities like Roth IRAs. Mr. Pappas, you maximize the amount of tax-exempt retirement accounts that you put your money in with that $80,000. You make it work for you. You do not sink it into a house. Yes or yes? So the reality is this. We're taking the biggest loan possible. Debt, Mr. Pappas, will set you free. Now sign this piece of paper for Christ. And at that point, you and your wife are crying.
Yeah.
And then we sign papers, and you go die.
But how do you get the loan from the bank? They're
Well,
giving them away.
back in the day, what are we doing? We're talking about now or back in the day?
No, back in the day.
Yeah, how
Back
did
in
you
the
do
day,
it?
I go to the bank. I said, Kelly, we got one. And Kelly, I said, Mr. Pappas and his wife Brittany's from Long Island. They want to go buy a piece of marble hunk of shit. And Kelly has got Coke running down her nose from last night. She's got a fucking double tall non-fat latte from Starbucks non-fat. She's not kidding anyone. And she nails it down and she says, she makes all the paperwork look like it should look. And then my little shitty bank, which was called Franklin First or New World Mortgage or the Mortgage Zone or the Funding Hut or whatever it is, we send our paper to a fucking even bigger and as similarly shitty bank like a Long Beach Mortgage or a New Century Mortgage or an Argent. And those banks were doing backdoor deals with JP Morgan, Citigroup. So those banks were underwriting the paper to the middle grade banks that were lending money to the dirtbag brokerage operating out of a van places that I worked. Okay?
Right.
So when this all... You ever played a game of hot potato?
Yeah, it's an orgy, yeah.
So when everything goes wrong,
you pass it around.
we're passing it around.
Yeah.
And then by the time you sign your mortgage, by the time you get your first bill, because the other benefit, Mr. Pop, is you don't pay for 2 months.
Right.
For 2 months, you don't pay.
But
That's
are you
true.
sure I'm going to be able to afford this mortgage? My stand-up comedy career is up and down.
Mr. Pappas, I have watched your stuff. I think you're a genius.
Thank you.
Y'all that I think I'm leaving TikTok.
No.
I've enjoyed all the friendships. And
Thanks for turning the
everything,
volume up. Background.
Some dramas going on that
No,
Really,
don't leave.
really
I didn't
Please.
even know you were allowed to be on. I don't even have one. I didn't know you were allowed to be on it if you were over 19. Like I had no idea that there were 60-year-olds leaving TikTok.
Oh, there are.
Like emotionally
making an announcement.
You're like emotionally going. I have made a lot of friendships here. It's like that's illegal. That's against the law. What do you mean you've made a lot of friendships here?
Right.
What are you talking about? I mean,
We had been
Yeah.
day drinking in Florida, visiting
Yeah.
my family, and we saw these little kids, like fifth graders,
yeah.
by the pool in this place, and we walked in on them, and they were choreographed. And we're like, "What are you doing?" And we've been drinking,
Right.
And they're like, "Oh," and they're in their school uniforms. They're like, "We're
Right.
making a TikTok," and we both were like, "We're on TikTok," and they were like, "Oh, okay." These are like 10,
Yeah,
11-year-old
they think
girls.
they're gonna get kidnapped.
And then they're like, "What's your handle?" And I was like, I spelled it out for them. And then as we walked out, I realized that the last one I had posted was me pulling my nipples and going like that. But I was like, "Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go.
We gotta get out of here." You know. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things, man. It's like old people have Facebook. That's
Yeah.
where you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you go to scream
Yeah.
into the void, talk about your knee operation.
Yes.
Talk about Donald Trump. Talk about dead animals. Talk
Scream
about
into the void.
I
is
mean, that's
accurate.
what it
It
is.
is.
That's what you're there. That's what it's for.
A
Amazing.
backyard show.
Amazing.
I just want it'll be my
It's
first
gonna
one.
be great. It'll be fun. As soon as you get that laugh and you're in, you're like, "Oh, I'm back in," and it's amazing. But then they're closing all the parking garages in New York now at midnight because homeless people, I guess, are just walking down into them, and they're like, "Hey, this is a fun cave.
Yeah.
What could happen here?" Yeah. I like cars.
Yeah.
You know, like I imagine like homeless people like there's a cave full of luxury cars 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
We don't have to be in the rain tonight.
Right.
And so they are closing those at midnight. So then me and my opener, we get back and we're driving around the city trying to find a spot. Everything's just weird, man. We went into a bodega at like 1. We're like standing there. There's a homeless woman in there begging for tea. The dude's like, "It's your third tea." And then you're looking at 2 guys that are kind of walking around the bodega and you're like, something feels off. Like, are they about to whip a gun out? Am I just paranoid because of the news? Nobody's out at night. New York City used to be, and I lived there for years.
Bumping, dude.
3 a.m. I'd be in a diner yelling at people
Yeah.
about how fucked this business was. You know,
Yeah.
I have been denied the amount of bitter, resentful bile that came out of my mouth as marinara sauce was flying out of it, mozzarella stick bites, just being like, "The denial, this bitch gets
Yeah.
a special." Just nasty, real horror. I wasted so much in New York. Like, I loved it. It was
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
But like, just the amount of time I spent walking around being angry
Yeah.
and not in awe of what an amazing city it was. Like my opener, he paints this picture of like, it's so amazing. He's like, it's just so easy to meet girls and you're dating and
yeah.
you're there. You guys can go get margaritas. And I'm like, but what about all the hatred? Like, didn't you just walk around every day consumed with a darkness in you didn't know how to get rid of? He's like, well, not really, no. He's like, I was dating, and I'm like, but what about the late nights on the roof of your building smoking a cigarette, cursing God? I love it there. I miss it a little. Never live there again because me and New York have that relationship where we destroy each other. I was a tour guide. I ruined people's lives. I ruined vacations that people had saved up their entire life to come to New York to just see it. And I would grab the microphone and I'd go, this city sucks and I am dying in this city. I have nothing and everyone I know has nothing. Everyone. I said, I know some of the most talented people and they're getting nowhere. And people were like, this is really, we just want to see the Lion King. We just want to see the Lion King.
Were you doing bus tours?
Yeah, double-decker bus tours. I would stand on the bus and I would just go out there and I would tell people, I would say, they'd be like, it seems like you have such a fun job. I say, ask Winter. You know how many operations Winter's had on her foot? 6. She's had 6 foot operations. She's 68 years old. Okay? She doesn't want to show you Carnegie Hall anymore. She wants the long sleep. Like, it was such... It was bad. Tour guides are tragic characters. You become a tourist in your own home. You start falling in love with the buildings. You hate people.
Yeah.
You hate people. So that was my experience in New York. Was just an orb of negativity.
COVID, a broken ankle.
comes
Last night she said I had an overwhelming amount of pressure. There was no real sickness. It was
Okay.
just an overwhelming amount of pressure that needed to be relieved.
Yo, the worst part is the video. She's like, "Don't worry, I'll relieve you from the pressure." And Mike's like, "Yes, thank you, nurse."
Yeah.
Well, so robotic. No idea.
It's like someone's holding a gun to his head. They're like, "Role play, bitch." Thank
You have to
nurse.
get better at it.
Yes.
You have to get better.
You ever do the RPG stuff, the role playing?
Well, that's
No, I think
have you ever
I think-
used an
I think-
RPG in the
No,
bedroom?
I think when someone's hooking up with me, they're always pretending I'm someone else.
Got it.
I always imagine they're doing a role play in their head because their eyes are closed and a lot of times they're screaming. No, I've never. I'm not into like role playing. I think it's just hot enough. From like, I'm me, you're you.
Got it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good enough. This is fun enough. And I'm also bad. Like I would want to be something that I'm believably not.
What,
You
for
know?
example?
You know, I just want to be. I'd want to be a sport, like in sports or a fight. Like it would be ridiculous.
A fighter.
Like, I'm like a fighter. I'd be like, I'm a boxer, and they go, no, you're not. You're not. No. So I'll do like a realistic role play where I'm like a manager at a
Burger King.
Yeah, at an Islands Burgers and Shakes. I'm a manager.
Great restaurant.
Great. And I'm a manager and you're a waiter who's going to be fired. And, and it's just and it's always sexual harassment. All my role plays are, I'm committing a felony
Right.
in my head. So that's why I stay away from it. Cause I'm like, this is an abuse of power. This is not good. So I try to just stay away.
look, Tim. Joe Rogan says you're a national treasure.
He also said the vaccine for coronavirus was freshly fallen snow. So I love him to death, but he says a lot.
Yo, he really does. He also said Connecticut. Is simply a highway between New York and Boston.
Every other day he talks to
hurt
me.
your
He's like,
feelings?
vitamin D
Come
cures
on.
COVID. I'm like, I don't know, but all right. So I'm just taking vitamin D, no mask, thinking I'm good. So I'm going to drop dead on his advice. I love him to death. Just feel the pressure because they're looking at other people in their orbit and they're like, yeah, okay. And it's like the Greta Thunberg girl. There's people that are like, she's so great, but they're also on private jets. Like these are people that take private jets and they're like, this girl's great. And listen, she made some valid points, but she was a little creepy. It was a creepy speech. I don't know if you saw it. It was creepy.
saw it.
It was odd.
Unfortunately,
I've watched
don't know
it.
how much we could talk
I've watched
about
it 5 to 10 times.
It was too much. So the normal reaction to that from a human being that just turned on their TV was like, what? Like, yeah, okay, but is she okay? Like that was a normal reaction.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? She's like, my childhood. You're like, this is very odd, I wanted her to go the full thing and just start throwing out conspiracies. You killed Jeffrey Epstein in the cell. And then you come to us and ask us. It's like, wait a minute. Okay, now it's getting good.
Some are saying she's like a plant of some
No,
sort.
man. I don't. Listen, here's the deal.
Others are
I did
saying
a
that
video.
she's actually Gollum from The Lord of the Rings.
I did. Well, that's.
I did a video on Instagram and I put it out on Twitter.
I'm
where
gonna
I
have to cut that.
I just did I pretended to be an agent for like these kids, and it wasn't making fun of these kids. It was just making fun of agents.
Yeah.
Like the idea that you'd be an agent for a child activist, you know, and you just represented all these people. It's like, can you get David Hogg on the phone? We sent 30 pairs of sneakers to his dorm, you know? I need this guy, you know? Because this agent who was like, Malala went with a competitor. You haven't heard her name in 2 years. Then it was like, Malala, you got to come out as non-binary if you want heat now. No one cares about landmines, honey. Nobody gives a shit about clean water. It's about guns and climate, you know? So there are people behind these. Doesn't mean the kids are wrong. There's people behind them. There's a machine. It's the way it is.
Do they build them or do they see opportunities and then promote them?
I don't think anybody needs to get built. I think people show up. It's like, listen, people get cast. Think about it like a movie, right? People get cast in a role, but how many people show up wanting the role?
And it was just this really depressing time. And it was, the saddest, sales guys are supposed to have money, confidence.
Yeah.
We had none of that left. We had been broken, beaten down and broken. And the dude who was kind of the head of the operation was this drunk named Bob. Bob had lost his license for DWI, so we had to take turns driving him home. He was our boss.
Everyone had to take shifts.
Yeah. And when you have to drive and he would fall asleep because he'd drink all day at Chili's, and then he'd fall asleep on the way home in your car, and then wake up like at a stoplight to just deliver a cryptic message. Like he'd be like, and then he'd wake up and go, "We're in big trouble. I'll tell you that much. We're in big trouble." And you'd go, "What?" And then he'd go, "No, make a left at Park Avenue." And so he would just deliver these cryptic messages. This is how that company started. You want to hear how that company started? I pitched this as a show and nobody bought it. Are they fucking nuts, Sickler?
Yeah.
So here's what happened. This is how the company started. This guy, Bob, was a high-level guy and a major mortgage lender in Long Island. He's a CFO. He sees that this company is going to kind of crumble. He sees the writing on the wall. It's like, we're in trouble. We're holding on to a lot of bad debt. This thing's just going to go. It's going left. We got to get out. So he pulls his buddy. His buddy and him, instead of evacuating the business, right? This is such a Long Island fucking thing. They go, we're going to do it the right way. We have all this know-how. We're going to put together a small company. We're going to do it the right way. So they go up to this guy's house upstate, which is partially done. They're getting sauced. They're talking about the new company they're going to have. Whoever this other guy is, I don't know, falls through a second floor that's not completely done and dies.
No.
Dies.
Come on. While they're up there talking about this shit?
Correct. Instead of abandoning the project, Bob then walks around at his funeral and goes, "I just want to let you know I'm going to open the company for your father. He was a good man. He believed in tight lending standards. We're going to open this company." The underwriting, it was, the company started in death.
Yeah.
It started in death. And so I worked there for about a year and a half. Very sad Christmas party. Very, very sad.
I'll bet, yeah.
Very sad. It's just that, like, most outdoor things are not
horrendous.
Ideal. They're not ideal.
Look, here's the thing, though. When I went and did the outdoor shows with cars, it was very weird for the first, 5 minutes. It was like they're honking. I was like, this is awful. I hate this.
But I don't want to.
5 minutes in, I was fucking like, I get it. Okay, I know what to do.
But we have evolved. It's called podcasting. I don't want to perform for cars. I can just be funny for an hour or 2 hours a week.
Well, your fan base
on
doesn't
the
have
internet.
cars.
Man, I'm sorry my fan base isn't my other celebrity friends. I apologize. I apologize. Jennifer Aniston and Sandra. Who are these people? It's over. It's over, ladies.
Explain to me TikTok. Is TikTok real?
Yeah.
Benton makes a very good point. People have 8 million followers on TikTok. The same person will have 100,000 on Instagram. What's happening?
Because everybody on Instagram is an old witch, like your friends. And on TikTok, everybody's just hot as fuck, and we don't care. And we don't care about old people and what they're about. We're about positivity and light and showing and being healthy and showing our dicks. That's what we're about. So I'm not upset at old school people.
What is the most important
like
platform
you
right
and
now?
Dan Rather.
According to you.
Most realtors are brain dead. And they amass these large fortunes by being brain, and it's the funniest because none of the interactions are real. Like none of the like they're all like he's like you want it for 8, but it's gonna be for we're too far apart. It's really like 9. But like a lot of those real conversations are like a realtor turning around and going, listen, being like my client's trying to get out of China with his life right now. The World Bank. This guy they want him for genocide. He poisoned a river, but he loves this infinity pool. He's gonna get his money out here. But you gotta listen. I mean, this guy. I mean, they want him for narco trafficking. He's coming at This is the Sinaloa cartel.
Let's make a deal.
Let's go. You need, and instead it's like, I like the windows. It's like, that's not it.
No, it's
that
not
ain't
it.
Definitely
I'll
not.
tell you
This
that
guy has
much.
killed entire families.
Oh yeah, in New York
and he
City,
wants this apartment.
like all the people that own these houses are like Russian fertilizer magnets,
Oh, yes.
Chinese amusement park tycoons.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Now I bet you were a fucking savage. What did you do? Subprime mortgage seller?
I sold subprime mortgages because I believe in people and their ability to own homes. That's number one. And I was stopped from doing that by a totalitarian government who does not believe in people the way that I do.
So
sorry.
Would you tell people who are like, I don't know if I can afford this? You were like, dude.
By the way,
I'm looking at the
America
books.
is a country of thieves and criminals.
Yeah.
No one said I don't think I can afford.
That's true.
By the way, I love that. That's such an innocent, great way to think about it.
Yeah.
Like there's someone on the phone where I'm like, hey, we could get you $300,000 Thursday, and they go like this. I don't know if I can afford it. No, it's America.
No.
Everyone's a dirtbag.
They're like, I can.
They're like, can we get it Tuesday?
Yeah.
Can we get it
Can I
Wednesday
make it
morning?
500?
Yeah. So it's actually not. I mean, I'm sure the predatory lending went on, things like that went on, but the majority of people that I worked with were selfish scoundrels.
Yeah.
That wanted money.
Were you ever?
I gave them money.
Did you ever?
I bought a
get to-
subprime mortgage. I bought a house with a subprime mortgage.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you ever get to the Did you ever have somebody, whatever, who's I don't know the ins and outs of it, but applying, and you looked at their stuff and you're like, there's no way we can give this guy anything.
Well, the worst one we had was a guy who was clearly like had dementia or didn't know where he was, and his son wanted to open up a strip club in Miami, and his son just took all the money out of his house, and we were sitting at the closing, and we're signing papers, and this old guy's like struggling to sign papers, and his son is like, keep signing, Daddy, it's almost over. And the closing attorney said, I'm not really comfortable with this, and I'm like, yeah, it ain't great, but I mean, at that point, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Vasquezes. But again, it's a guy that came to me. He's like, my father's, an old guy. I want to suck all the money out of his house and go open up a strip club. It's like, all right.
How's that strip club doing?
I don't know, Tom, but if I was a betting man, I don't know.
I bet that's a great business.
I
though.
think
I
it is,
really do.
and
I love sales. I miss it, and
Yeah.
I love it. I love sitting in a room with uneducated people, calling people over the phone and trying to build an empire.
There's many live
They're going to be
markets still
closed down. They were cool. They were cool in the sense that you could walk by and you see like live octopus and stuff down in Chinatown. Now I think that's over. I actually think Chinatown in New York City is going to, sadly, they are going to have a long, hard road back.
Yep.
Because not only are those markets probably going to have to close, but then I think a lot of people are just going to be nervous about going down there.
And look, I that's true. I think that, I don't think it's time yet to go like, what are all the silver linings coming out of this?
Right.
I'm seeing a lot of rich Hollywood people be like, but it's so good for the environment. Like, okay, yes, but not yet. People are dying.
Everyone's like, this dolphins are back in the canals in Venice. And it's like, that's great. My grandmother's burning.
50.
We can't hold a funeral for my uncle. Oh, where are the swans? Where are the swans are back in Venice.
A lot of people are going back to their grassroots of foods, I'm finding,
Theo, you struggle a little bit with a little in England they call them a fag.
The cigarettes, Brendan?
Yeah, you struggle with that.
Yeah, the last fag I'm dealing with is in this room, and it ain't you, Timmy. I'll tell you that. Okay?
Hey, thank you so much.
Here's what I'm saying is, I don't even know what I'm fucking saying, dude. What is this Native American asking about?
What's up, gang? Listen, all right, I have a King's thing for y'all, okay? So, doing my job, shout out Theo Vaughn in Nashville, but doing my job, I travel a lot. And with that, I miss out on a lot of family time, a lot of, friend time, people that I know close, that live back at home, and I don't get to spend any time with them. And I know you guys deal with the same shit. being that you guys go on the road and do shows, and it usually works out because it's better pay, right? So that's my question. Is it better just to stay home, find work, and just struggle if you have to? Or is it better to travel, miss out on family time, but get better pay? Yeah, gang, gang, buzz, nigga, buzz, nigga.
Gang, gang, play boys. Well, let's start with we can start with Brendan here because Brendan's missed half of his children's life to be fucking performing in Boise next week. So what do you say, Brendan?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the pandemic made me realize I toured too much, man. So I cut it down to 2 weekends a month moving forward. I used to do 3 to 4.
Right.
But so I cut it down to 2, so I'm around my kids more. But Theo, you don't have to. I mean, you just own a fucking backpack, so you can tour all year long.
Yeah, that's true, man. You're right. I think what this guy is saying is, first of all, I like where this guy's at. This is the kind of guy you need help with. We don't need to be storming a Capitol. We need to storm AT&T. We need to storm fucking Dunkin' Donuts headquarters. We need to storm Zabara. We need to store tech is the new fossil fuels, guys. Okay, yeah. And so we need to be storming places that it hits them in the wallet.
God,
now this guy's question is: should he work or raise his family?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry, I kind of diverted. What do you say there,
Well,
Tim?
that's his question. Should he work or raise his family?
Yeah.
Well, I would think that he maybe both.
Yes. Find a happy balance.
I mean, that might be a good idea. Like this guy, I think he wants us to co-sign his decision of like just abandoning his family so he can fucking fix cell phone towers. I'm like, dude, you got to check in on the fam every now and then, you know.
Yeah, maybe
chill out. It's the craziest question I've ever heard. He's like, "Hey guys, I work a lot and I travel. I want to know, do I still have to talk to my family?" It's like, yeah, dude.
I'm putting up all these 5G towers, man.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my son in 3 years.
Yeah, do I technically have to like see and speak to my family? I mean, I have a job. Why would I? Yeah, dude, do both.
Yeah, that's not a bad thought. That's a decent suggestion, Tim. Tim also, I just realized, looks like the Poseidon of fucking Key West, Florida right now. Which
let me tell you right now, there's no place I'd rather be sitting there, eating a conch fritter, drinking a Don Julio Blanco, white tequila on the rocks, and just sitting there and talking about a marina that I wish I had the balls to burn down because they fucked me over on a boat slip. That's literally where I want to be. I would turn to somebody, I'd be smoking a cigarette, and I'd be like, they gave the last slip away. I said if I was more of a man, I'd go down there and I'd burn that fucking thing down myself. Sometimes we people are in pain all over the place, right? We know that.
Oh.
But there's also a lot of there was a lot of fun in that crack house.
I hear
there were a lot of positive people. I mean genuinely positive.
I know you mean this, though.
Genuinely, genuinely grateful and positive people. Like, there were people there that if you gave them a cigarette would act like you paid for their college. So to me, it's like, how bad can it be? Like, they were so... I just remember how happy, if you gave someone a cigarette, they would be happy. And it's like, I know people with oodles of money and fame that just can't...
500 cubic foot model.
I can't wait till the first air conditioner I send. I'm deplatformed, like right afterwards. And I call Mike. I go, dude, what happened? I just sent an air conditioner.
It was like a dual meaning.
You know who got Halsey pregnant?
I don't.
Me either.
Who is it? Are you saying it's me?
It's up in the air.
We've fucked a lot because I like the whiny nature of her, whatever she does, and but I'm dating Billie Eilish.
Oh, how's that going?
Is she legal now?
She's legal, yeah.
How is it?
It's very sad. She's very moody, a little emo for my taste. It's a little sad and a little vegan for my liking.
Where'd you meet?
Where did we meet? I don't know, some seance. I don't know what she does. Have you seen the documentary about her? The documentary about her is like a horror movie where it's like dun, 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 and she's clearly very talented, but like the doc that's coming out about her now, it's like this horrific horror.
Why?
I don't know. I'm like, everything's okay. You're doing well. Yeah. It's like that Dixie D'Amelio girl has that song, Sometimes I Don't Want to Be Happy. It's like, no, you're going to be happy. And you're going to be fucking happy now. 800,000 people a week are filing for unemployment. You're singing in a mansion. You're going to be happy or we're going to throw you in a volcano. I'm sorry, but I don't care. Well, money doesn't make you happy. Shut up. Like, you can't release a song during a pandemic and an economic collapse and go, sometimes I don't want to be happy. It's like, you gotta. You gotta be happy.
It's relatable. Bieber dropped Lonely.
Because you have you guys, and then you have people, you have like the people that eat cereal. You have the mukbang people. You have the people that open presents. I mean, I think there is a it is a Like, I look at what's on YouTube and I'm like, this is not good. Like, I see somebody opening a present and there's 30 million people that are like, I wish I had a present. I'm like, how bad is it out there? I watched a new documentary on influencers. It was on Hulu. It was called Jawline. And all these girls, you know the MagCon guys, like all the girls that were going to see them, I thought these girls just thought they were hot. But a lot of these girls, it was so sad. They're like, my mother works 3 jobs. I don't have a father. These are the only people that tell me not to kill myself. And I'm like, I was like so sad. I'm like, I had no idea how bad it was out there. I thought you just wanted to, you thought they were cute.
No, Taylor Kniffer is these girls' role model.
I thought they thought he was cute. They're like, they're the only people that say, don't cut yourself, go to school. I'm like, what is going on? So I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of trouble. We're in trouble as a country.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think
we're in
so.
some trouble.
Is it just the country or is it the world?
No, it's everything. It's the whole planet, you know? But I mean, I get a view of this country. But yeah, the YouTube thing, there's like girls that are 800 pounds. Me and Ben the other day, my producer, just watched a very large woman eat a whole chicken.
Bones and all?
I don't know what she did with the bones. Great question.
How many views?
Hundreds of thousands. She's just a very large woman eating a whole chicken. I just try to understand, like, what's
going on? What's wrong with us?
Something's wrong, dude.
Are we fucked?
I don't know, but it ain't great. And if you go on YouTube, it's not great. A part of that, or ever will be, that's I need not even say that. But I just, it's not an area that. I'm not going to be kept up at night by Bay Ridge, but I'm not kept up at night by where I grew up.
Right. Where do you want to? What keeps you up at night?
Sagaponack.
Yeah. Fifth Avenue.
Park Avenue.
Yeah. Beverly Hills, is that the Bronx compared to Milton?
No, I mean Beverly Hills. Yeah, I mean in terms of taste, yes, but there's some real money over there.
Yeah.
There's some real money over there. Pollock's Path in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Keeps me up. One Hyde Park in London.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Okay. I just like to know. I said to Ben, my producer. We were eating.
Who's on the hot seat?
Yeah, he's on the hot seat. He better figure it out.
Yeah, because homeless pimp's coming.
Pimp's coming. I'm going to take Pimp, and I'm not going to pay you, but you're going to meet Whitney Cummings. So the whole thing is, you're going to inject the Botox into Whitney Cummings' ass. Here's the whole thing, and it's better than money. So the
we're gonna release this. So we got.
I don't care. Yeah. She doesn't care. She's a comic. Okay, she's the only comic in LA right now, not in jail. R.I.P. Here's the point. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that.
He needs to, I have that wheelchair plug, but I think it's closer to Sarasota. I got to hit him back up about it. I was supposed to plug him up with that Dub C over there in Tampa. But.
Yeah, dude.
Your opener needs a wheelchair?
No, he did. He wanted to go out because he wanted to go to bars. Don't be ashamed after his surgery. He wanted people to wheel him around the bars, and then he got COVID because he's an idiot going out to bars or whatever. And I get it, but it's three weeks. He's still kind of tired and listless and shit. But hey, man, that's what you get. That's what you get for not taking quercetin, which cures coronavirus, according to Joe Rogan. I called the doctor right after that, and the doctor said, there is no evidence of that. And he goes, that is very damaging information to spread. So he goes, I hope you're not telling that to a lot of people. I'm like, the guy who told me that is telling to tops 10 million people. It's not a big deal.
All right, one more Culture Corner submission.
God. I love that guy, dude. Hajime Mashite. Oh, nice. It's Japanese.
What up, King of the Sting? It's your boy Daniel, and I just want to say what's up to Theo, Brendan, Chappelle, Kat, Nick, Chin, the dude that sits in the other studio but never looks up at the camera like it's the hot chick from junior high school that I never even had the balls to smile at.
It's not Where was I?
Oh, yeah, the Culture Corner. Well, my dad was born in Mexico. My grandma barely spoke English. I barely speak Spanish, but somehow we make it work. If that's not the definition of culture, I don't know what is. I can already see myself in the Culture Corner. If you guys choose me to sit on the same couch that has grazed more butt cheeks than George Bush Sr., I'd be delighted. All I gotta say is gang gang, vatos locos forever.
Oh, vatos locos.
He's good with editing.
Yeah, that guy was great.
Yeah, he's really good with
Shout out to that Dustin Poirier episode.
He's
on
really good, but it's
TPW, right?
boring. It's very boring. Like, I wanted to like him. It's mind-numbingly boring, and I don't care.
Yeah, I couldn't wait for it to end.
So if he went to a Hollywood meeting, they'd go like this. They'd go, "Hey, thanks for coming in. Let us know what you're working on, and get the fuck out, because that was boring and a waste of everybody's goddamn time." Yeah. Bring back that meth head fucking Tonto or whoever, because this guy sucked. Why'd you wait so long?
Yeah. Or
It's
like
like
we
weird.
knew. Well, it's also when someone
Or
comes
we
out.
knew,
It's
yeah.
like when Ricky Martin came out, and we were all like, "What?
Yeah. No one knows. Yeah.
How are you the last to know about this?"
Yeah, it's also like at this point, it's not even a thing. Like, it's not a huge. Like, we're so past gay now. We're
Yeah.
on, like, we're past trans. Even we're
It's
in like
such a-
another.
Remember 3 weeks ago when we cared about transgender?
Yeah, people in libraries. Remember that? It's like, should these drag queens be reading in the library? And now everybody's dead.
Like, remember libraries?
Yeah, now everyone's dead. Yeah, it's but that stuff will come back. Like, that stuff will come back.
Libraries?
Like, well, no, drag queens. The petty stuff comes back. Like, I love, like, after every tragedy, everybody, they have the same thing. They go, you know what? This is really going to make us think about, like, what's really important. That's what it's about. And then 2 weeks after it, you're like, I ordered the Postmates an hour ago. So it's just the same thing. Like, I had this joke, which never worked, but it was right after the mass shooting in Vegas. And everyone was like, the most American people were the people that, risked danger to help others. And I was like, no, the most American people were the people that right after that shooting walked down to the front desk to complain about the noise. Go, it's a little loud last night, maybe a coupon for lunch. We've been coming here a long time. And quite frankly, a lot of sirens, I was like, that's the most American. So we will go back to petty. We have to.
Today's storyteller is a return guest, first time on video. Ladies and gentlemen, Tim Dillons on video,
thank you
y'all.
so much.
Thank you for coming back. Look who's at your mom's house, guys.
Yeah, I did
Dillons
it.
in
I
your
made it. I made it to the Mecca.
Officially in the studio,
and
guys.
it's how can you enjoy me without video? That's just translucent Irish skin blister up in real time in front of you. How could you possibly? But you hear my voice, and then you hear the tragedy of what I'll say. And then I think the physical just brings it all together to where people go,
rounds it out.
Oh, yeah.
Lily Boss.
Get her up. Let me see this lady. Can I get a meeting with this woman?
Of course.
Can I sit down with this woman? Look at get her where she's holding the microphone. That's right. Okay, she's had a couple of things done, hasn't she? And they look good. Get her in the green outfit. Get her when she's in a green outfit.
Yeah.
The woman, this is the mayor of Beverly Hills. She's dressed like money. She's dressed like she looks like $100 bill. She's dressed Lily baby. Lily boss. Boss, Lily the boss. Lily boss. Lily boss. Lily boss. Lily, my Lily love, my Lily lady love. You got to go out there and you got to say, of course we want to enrich our community with spums. But we have to do it the right. This is what she should do. She get out, grab the mic and go, listen to me. I'm Lily Boss, the mayor of Beverly Hills. Every night I look at my husband and tell him to get off his phone. And I tell him, when I look deeply into his eyes, I say, husband, Farhad, whatever his name is, I say, listen to me. I want more low-income residents in Beverly Hills, but it has to be done perfectly. And every night we discuss it, because he's a property developer. And every night we discuss how to do it, how we can do it properly. For example, here's a thought. Look at what Hamas has done with tunnels. 450 miles of tunnels, I think the New York Times said. Are you telling me we cannot build low-income housing in tunnels under Beverly Hills like Hamas did? Can we not do that? Some people that are friends with Hamas live in Beverly Hills in very big homes. Can we ask those people how it's done? Is it impossible that we can't build underground tunnels for low-income people that also have skylights where they can see? Is that a bad idea? No, it's not. It's one of my many good, and that's what Lily should say. Lily should say that in tragedy there is opportunity. In researching the Hamas terror network, after the tragic events of October 7th, me and my husband were stunned at the intricacy of the tunnel system. We believe that we can accomplish something like that in Beverly Hills, a fully functioning subterranean city for low-income residents that has all the things that they need. Check cashing places, places where they fry food, tattoos that you can go get with your children. All in a tunnel network, an intricate tunnel network dug underneath Beverly Hills. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. People are all up there into this Timothy Chalamet. They say he's a Houthi fighter. He's hot. They say it looks like Chalamet. Fighter with terrorists on hijacked ship banned from TikTok after going viral as hot Houthi pirate. Let him be hot on TikTok. He's going to die. We're going to kill him. You're not going to win against America. Stop. A Houthi, the Yemeni pirates are going to win. Let him be hot for the last few minutes of his life. Let him be attractive. He is very attractive. I'm sure he's all death to America. That's not turning any of us off, by the way. People are going to flick their bean to you and jerk their cocks to you all night. You can fucking say death to America all you want. It doesn't matter. We are still going to fucking whack it to the idea of you fucking us on that boat. Now, does he say anything? Does he talk?
I think he might, but this is a video of it.
Is it death to America?
No. You want to just watch this one?
Let's watch it. How great is it, by the way, that this is the way you turn these Yemeni fighters into gay sex symbols. That's how you win the war. Because they become too embarrassed to fight. Of course, there's only one good-looking. Many of them are probably a mess.
Yeah.
Let's see the rest of the video. By the way, it's like I'm not trying to be critical here, but like, is this what terrorism is now? Because like when I grew up, terrorism was actually like killing people. Like this is just you're hot on a boat. Is that what terrorism is now? You're just gonna be hot on a boat? What? We're supposed to cringe when we see what you're doing. We're not supposed to start masturbating. When we watched a terrorist video when I was growing up, we'd be like, Jesus, fuck, oh my God, Daniel Pearl, any of that stuff. This video only makes me want to jerk my cock. That's not good terrorism. Terrorism is supposed to not make you want to flick your bean. It's supposed to make you very disgusted and scared and terrified. I am the opposite of scared. When I see this, if this is what we're up against, twinks in the ocean, that's what we're up against. These people are so dead. They're so dead. We'll just bomb them with fucking fat people. One person that lives in Cleveland could take out that whole boat and crush this. Let's see the rest of this. Does he say anything? Does he do anything?
I think it's just like a thirst
Not
trap.
even a death to America. He's doing a thirst trap. He's about to die. Well, nothing's like it used to be. I'm getting to that age now where I look at the world and I long for when things made sense. Jihadi Depp. Terrorism used to be about cutting people's heads off or lighting them on fire, not just sitting there and being hot on TikTok in a boat. There's no values anymore. No one has any values. We used to respect our terrorists. Yes, we created them and funded them, but who cares? They were important to the whole narrative. We respected them because they kept doing increasingly crazier shit. The bombings, the beheadings, the burnings. Now they're hot. This isn't going to work. We're falling in love with them, but maybe that is their new plan. To just be hot. Just be hot and sexy. Maybe they've gotten as lazy as we are. We're the lazy ones. You guys are out working. That's why we give you all this money. Our enemies have to work. That's the rules. We give you the money and the weapons. You go do heinous shit, and then we go kill all of you. And then when that runs out, we give more of you money and weapons. And everybody back to one. We have a lust for blood, and yet nobody really asks you, so you should really maybe not be that mad about it. Now I know I just spoke to a guy at the Comedy Store. His aunt was killed in a drone strike in Gaza, which is sad. And by the way, if anyone wants to paraglide to my aunt's house, I have her fucking address. But the point is, how come everyone else gets their aunt killed? Under spiritual or otherwise, but I think it's a big problem. I truly believe that. And I know I say a lot of things for effect here, but I mean, all these people, Joshua Tree, everybody, I want you gotta go to Joshua Tree and take mushrooms and then figure your life out. I'll figure your life out for you first. Instead of going to Joshua Tree, blow your brains out in the car. How about that? I'll figure it out. Don't bother the aliens with your life decisions. I'll tell you what to do. Pull off the 10 East and swallow a Desert Eagle. Give up this mystical realm you all keep fucking around in. You are slovenly, selfish pigs. You have no fucking thought to what it would. What are you going to commune with the? For what? What do you think? You're Terrence McKenna? You're going out to Joshua Tree to get more energy so you can go back to your job ripping people off. Take shrooms for the fun of it, but don't pretend it's some fucking journey. You're not a shaman. You're not a shaman. You work at a production company that makes shows about midgets. Stop looking for mystical experiences and go to work. But the seatbelts are pretty fucking big.
They're pretty big.
The seatbelts are big. I'm a big dude. The seatbelts are big. I have a smaller waist, but like, the thing with her is it's where you bulge.
Yeah.
She bulges in a place that's very tough to lock down.
Yeah.
With a belt. She's bulging in a place that's not. Why doesn't she wear the seatbelt around her neck?
It'd fit there. It definitely fits there.
So we have this very high-end Italian restaurant, and certain members of the fat activist community are worrying we're not shoveling a gruel in enough pigs' faces. Could you come down here and just be fat for a living? Just do what you do.
Do you see if some shit breaks?
Yeah. Just come and just show people that the chairs work.
Right, but you don't want them taking away your rights and closing in on your email account.
They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it anyway.
Are they? You
What
sure?
are you gonna do? Don't take
Happy
my
your
rights.
voice.
Send. The fucking matter. America means finding your child OD'd in the bathroom. Getting the Narcan out and reviving them so they live to rob you one more time. That's what America means. Never give up. Never surrender. We have a beautiful and very, very disgusting country. And I'm proud to live here. I'm proud of all of our problems, our school shootings, our tent cities. They are our greatest strengths. You can beat your wife. You can torture your children. You could be like Jenny's dad in Forrest Gump, just rape them all. But if you buy our products, if you buy tickets to see me and you support our Patreon,
Like they say in the opening scene of The Wire, it's America, man. It's America. So, with all of that, our show is exclusively moving to Saudi Spotify. It will be available only in the country of Saudi Arabia. And they're giving us $100 million. The most American thing I could think of to do would be to sell this podcast to Saudi Arabia. The most American thing I could do would be to open this podcast next week sitting in full Saudi garb from a palace in Riyadh. And don't think I won't do it. Don't think for a minute that I won't do it. Oh, Christ, I'll do it. That is the most American thing that I can do. It's the most American thing I can do. It's really the most American thing I can do. Imagine a Lizzo song from a Thin Lizzo where she's like, I used to be a pig. I was a big fat pig. I used to be a pig. I was a big fat pig. But then I realized I was gross. I was disgusting. But now I'm hot, and hotness is real. And it would be huge. It would be huge. My legs used to chafe, rashes on my back and under my titties 'cause of the sun. But now I'm thin, my vagina smells much better now. I'm hot, Lizzo is hot, and I'm gonna go to heaven. Oh, I'm gonna go to heaven with my new thin pussy. Girls, if you got a thin pussy, put your hands in the air. I mean, that was freestyling, freeballing it, but maybe that is good, but that is the advice for her. You cannot double down. You can no longer be the queen of the hogs and the heifers. It is time to move on. That is your free advice. What's she saying here? Is she...
This was a word salad the other day that got...
No, I don't believe it.
My
put
mother
my headphones
used to,
on.
she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would...
I'm barely working. What's she saying over here?
Everything is in
That's
context.
correct.
My mother used to, she would give us a hard time.
She didn't have a
sometimes,
mother.
And she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
What?
You exist in the context.
Yeah.
Of
She's
all
great.
in which you live
I'm
and
telling you right now, I can't explain to people how big of a fan I've become of her as of late. I cannot explain this new Alzheimer's aunt thing. She's got like early stage dementia aunt thing she's got going on where she's like, you young people think you fell out of a coconut tree. But what you actually are is you're here. And it's like the craziest thing. Like, I think at this point, that's what I would do because all of these problems really are so unsolvable. I think maybe that's what I would do if people are like, what are we going to do about the border? I'm like, my mother used to say to me, you think you backed up into a cactus, but that's your ass talking. You know, people are like, what are these colloquialisms, these strange sayings? She's become fucking the guy from House of Cards, Kevin Spacey, who used to do all those things. My father used to say, back in Gaffney. My father had a saying, back in Gaffney. That's literally what she's become. Now listen, baby, mommy has to hurt you right now. Mommy has to hurt you, but you know that mommy loves you. Mommy would only ever hurt you if she had to, right? Yes, mommy. Now it's gonna hurt a little bit when I put this McNugget I lit up on your leg. You understand that? And you're going to scream, and that's okay. You can scream loud. But mommy's going to get you something beautiful after this, okay? All right, mommy. And she just lights the nugget with the lighter.
And she said, and this is what it's come to. You know, this is if you want to get ahead, this is what it's come to. You know, Florida, the land of the free, and you're lighting the nugget. And then when that nugget's so damn hot, she's probably holding the nugget with like something else because her fingers can't even touch it. So she's holding the nugget, and the nugget's like fucking nuts. And then she just goes, before she even has the chance to like, you know, not do it, before she has the chance like second guess it, she goes, and the girl goes, ah, and the girl just, because it's so, she's branding her daughter with a nugget. and then she goes, okay, now we're going to sue. Because there's no way, by the way, there's no way. This is the way things work, okay? Unless the kids are retarded. No one picks up a bag of nuggets and goes like this. And I would say this. If I was in court, I would go, okay, so what? Okay. So let me give you the benefit of the doubt, okay? Your daughter gets the nugget bag, and she goes like this. No, you reach into the nugget bag. If anything, your daughter feels how hot it is and goes, fuck me. I'm not eating that. And the only burns would be on her fingers, not her fucking leg. And then the mother's like getting nervous. She's like, ugh. She's like, oh, they're going forensic on this. They're going forensic on this. Pretty good. But I'll be honest. I'm a man who's been, let's not lie to anyone. I've been to McDonald's. Now, when you go to McDonald's and you get nuggets, and I throw in nuggets every now and then as a novelty. They're not even good. It's just something to eat in between. It's like instead of just breathing, you have nuggets. When you get a McDonald's order, I usually get like a filet of fish and a quarter pounder. And then in between eating, instead of just the breath that you would take, you throw a nugget in to just keep it going. Everything here is just about, and we are launching a line of something soon. And don't come at me and say, well, what about this and that? You go fuck your mother is what that is. Because we're launching something very soon. And it's going to be very good for everybody. And all of the donations will go to Hollywood celebrities who are already wealthy. Because we're not throwing good money after bad. I'm telling you that. Families in need. Why are you a family? Away from me, gross. Go chase David Dobrik down the street. Maybe he'll shoot you with a t-shirt cannon. Maybe there'll be a wet t-shirt contest where at the end of it, David Dobrik, he gives you 30 grand in pennies and you have to crawl around the street and stuff them in your ass. It doesn't matter. But that's where we are as a country. And be happy. Be happy, David Dobrik. I'm not insulting him. Be happy he's there. I don't have the money to do that. I don't have the sponsors that help me do that either, okay? I guess I could fling Ridge wallets at these families in need, which, by the way, I saw the videos. You didn't know how in need these people were. People that are in need, you can't shoot something at in many cases because they would shoot you back. People, I don't care. It's good cereal. Buy the cereal. I'm not kidding anymore about this. I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to kill your family if you don't buy the cereal. I swear to God, I'll select one of you at random. I'll come to your fucking house and I'll blow my brains out in front of you. And every day for the rest of your life, you'll see the gun going into my fat mouth as I blow my head off in front of you if you do not buy this fucking cereal. Okay? Celebrity kid from Ozark, whose name I won't mention, buy the fucking cereal, okay? You better stay thin. You know, you play that white trash, whatever it is, they want you to be thin. You can't plump up. Don't get fat. It's all over for you. Buy the fucking cereal. Everybody listening, buy the cereal. Ryan Phillippe, if he still listens to this fucking show, buy the cereal, please. Buy the cereal. You're getting older. You keep in great shape. We get it. You run. It's fine. Buy the cereal, magicspoon.com/Tim Dillon. And God help you if you buy this fucking cereal and you don't use the promo Tim Dillon. If you buy the cereal and you do not use the promo code, I swear to God, I will drive LA homeless corona patients to your fucking house and I will let them in your back door and they will cough on all of your shit while you're out. magicspoon.com/Tim Dillon. Use the code Tim Dillon for free shipping. And a big thanks to Magic Spoon for sponsoring us. Cereal. I want to get the ads going. That's my point here. Patreon's great, but we got to get the ads going. You know why all the big podcasts in LA don't have Patreons? Because they have, and I'll always do a Patreon because I always want to do content
then I like the idea of Patreon. It's $5, you get 4 hours. It's good. It's real deal shit. You're not getting fucked over. I've sold a lot of bad products in my life, subprime mortgages, copier machines. It didn't work, and I'll do it again. But the point is that the Patreon's actually a good deal. But a lot of these big podcasts in LA, they don't need that because everybody buys the shit. So just buy the shit, please. I'm not going to get less funny. I know, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get, I think some of you think I'm going to get less funny when I like have a home, when I can afford a house. Here's what's going to happen if I can't afford a house. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill all of you. I'll find a way to kill all of you. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'll figure out a fucking way.